The heartbreak you are facing today is because of the red flag you ignored yesterday. Yeah, chill, let me break it down for you. I want to talk about negligence of red flag because it's happening a lot today. A lot of people no longer fall in love with persons. You people fall in love with attention. You go and fall in love with potential, with even people go as far as creating fantasies in their own head. And because of that, they intentionally ignore the red flags that were there, even at the beginning of the relationship. See, there's something about red flags. They are not always loud though. They come in a very subtle pattern. It can come in way of manipulation, can come in way of over excessive jealousy, can come in way of inconsistency, can come in way of constant disrespect. And because emotions can be very intoxicating, we humans, we tend to trivialize these signs until the relationships become emotionally exhausting or even toxic. One dangerous thing about neglecting red flag is that it normalizes dysfunction. Dysfunction in the sense that something that hurt you at the beginning is now something you start tolerating. And when tolerance mixed with attachment, it confuses you because you now begin to mistake suffering with love. A healthy relationship is not supposed to leave you always anxious, always confused, always begging for bare minimum attention, affection. Sometimes even it can even make you doubt your self-worth. Relationship is not a battlefield where one person is always supposed to be emotionally exhausted. Sometimes the problem is not even because the signs were not there. This problem is because we romanticized these red flags. Imagine manipulation, calling manipulation care. Somebody is manipulating you and you think it's because the person cares about you. Somebody is being possessive and you are calling it protection. Somebody is excessively jealous about you and you are calling it love. Somebody is disrespecting you often and you are giving excuses for it, calling it human imperfection. Somebody is being inconsistent in your life and you are calling it being too busy. I laugh in Swahili. Another reason why people tend to ignore red flag is fear of being alone. You are too scared to lose emotional investment. But remember that staying in a destructive relationship is like refusing to leave a burning house because you spent money decorating it. Emotional intelligence is knowing when affection is genuine and when attachment is becoming self-destructive. It is not everybody that gives you attention deserves access to your peace. At the end of the day, the red flags you ignore today will be the reason for your breakup, for your heartbreak tomorrow. The signs have always been there. You just chose comfort over clarity. The saddest part of a heartbreak is realizing at the end that the pain didn't come from something you did not know, but it actually came from something you knew, something you saw, but you ignored. Shalom. My name is Kenneth Obisike Kenneth. I will always give you tips on how to be happy in your relationship. Peace.